this is Amy. Welcome today to my channel. Today I'm going to do a multi-layered flower. I'm just showing you how you can layer it, kind of reversing the colors from, say, the red to the white on the edges, and I'll show you as I go. So I'm going to use red and white. I'm using a 3/4 of an inch 1-stroke flat brush. It's the first time I've used this brush. It's a little stiff. So I'm going to fill it with paint. And then begin. So basically I'm going to put my main flower kind of in the center here. And I'm pushing down. As you can see, I'm just wiggling the brush as I go and bringing it up and back, up and back, up and back. Very simple. And if you have a difficult time, great way to practice this is to just do wax paper, or even if you have glass that you can just sit down and practice on and wash it off. Maybe even a glass plate. Anything that you can use that will enable you to practice and get the feel for, because it's like training your hand to get in the groove and get the momentum, get the motions going. So the next layer I'm just switching brushes, but if you want, if you control the brush by the pressure and such, you can probably even use the same brush. You don't have to have multi brushes, but this one's a number 16, also a folk art brush. Now this is what I mean by rotating the colors. So I have the red on the outside, the white towards the center. I can keep going with the brush going in that direction. But what I'm going to do is actually turn it and rotate it so that the white is on the edge and the red is in the center. Again, I'm just pushing down, wiggling, bringing it back, pushing down, wiggling, and bringing it back. Nothing real difficult here. Doing the same thing. And like if you're looking at this thinking, oh, I don't really like how that ended, I'm going to go back over it, kind of make it more the way I want it to look. One thing nice about painting on surfaces where you can move them around a little bit, makes it a little bit easier to do that. Now in this situation, I'm going to use the same brush, because it's really kind of a medium size, it's not the larger, and then I'm going to do the red in the center, or the red on the outside. Layering it like this just makes it easier for you to see the different layers. They don't all blend together. And I'm trying to just keep it within the white so that I'm not going on into the red layer. And I'm going to come up here. Oops, I'm turning the brush the wrong way, so don't do that. Let's make another petal there. Now I'm going to switch to a smaller brush. Now you can keep layering this as much as you want, but I'm going to go ahead and switch to a smaller brush, and this is a number 6. I'm still going to add another layer. And like I said, you could possibly throw another layer even in it to make it a 5-layer flower if you want. So with this one, I'm going to have to make it white on the outside, and I'm just going to come in here and just kind of lightly wiggle. And because I'm doing it on wet, it is pulling a little bit of the paint up from the bottom, from beneath. That's fine. As long as you can see it, that's the main point, is wanting to be able to see the layers. And then just keeping it simple. And you can just keep going over it if you don't like the way it looks. Just keep doing it. so you get the results that you want. Like that. All right. Okay, so we have that. Then I'm going to come in here and use my small Scruffy brush. This is a 1/4 inch. And I'm going to dip it into yellow and brown. Just flip it around. Do some little blending strokes here. Put it in the center and just pounce. Now because it's wet, it's a little bit more difficult to get it to do you know, a good solid look, you know, with the colors, because it's pulling up paint from below. But that's okay. You can just keep working it until you get it to look the way you want it to look. Not a problem. And then I'm going to use a Scruffy brush and show you using the Scruffy brush and making a stem. I add a little yellow. Technically, when you're doing like a 1-stroke kind of painting, it's 3/4 of an inch up the brush for the paint. I'm not real particular, but anyhow, I'm going to use the chisel edge and I'm just going to pull it down. And you can see that it makes a bigger stem as opposed to using one of the nail brushes. Alright, and then actually I'm going to go ahead with this and put a couple buds. I just wanted to show you this flower is the main one that I'll put a couple buds. I'm going to go this direction. And I can leave it like that if you want it as a bud, because I am going to actually come up over it with, you know, with the paint. Let's choose this direction here. Oops. I turned it the different direction, but that's fine. It doesn't matter. They don't have to be the same, or if you want them to be the same, that's up to you. Alright, what I was saying though is you could actually come back over it like this and then close that. And you're making a bud, and then do the same with this. Like that. Once again, up to you. So then I'm going to come in with my fine liner, my nail brush. This is the 25 millimeters. I just love the liner brushes. And I'm just going to come in here, put light little, like they're tendrils or what they're called here, over it. You can also do this with your liner or with your chisel edge of your flat brush, however you want to do it. I just like to do all these nail brushes. And just make it, just relax and enjoy what you're doing. Enjoy the painting. Well, that's the main thing, is just enjoy it. Painting can be very therapeutic. It doesn't have to be perfect. It does not have to be something you're going to hang on your wall or give to somebody as a gift. Just relax and enjoy it. Alright, so then I'm going to pick up my brush again that has the green on it already. And I'm going to come in here and start doing some leaves. Okay, like on this one I can just go like this. Very simple. I hope you saw that actually. I'm going to do the same thing here. Just go up like that. And even pull them down here, and I got into some of the paint from that color, and that's fine. I kind of like it when it's got a little bit of the other color mixed into it. I think it's pretty that way. And if you're new to my channel, please know that I like leaves, so I can go a little crazy with painting them. Bring them out this way. And then I can come over here and then just do my basic wiggle leaves. I hope you're seeing that. Flip them a little bit if you want. Alright, I think we've got enough leaves, because again I can get a little crazy with them. Then what I'm going to do is go back to my liner brush. Have it right here. Stick it into my paints. And like I said, I like to do the 3 different ones. Sometimes I can even add some white in there. And then mix it up a little bit. Now I'm going to come in through this. Just pull the stem in there. And actually I'm just going to kind of pull the stem in from behind that. And maybe look at like it came in from behind. Off of this. And then go like that. And then I'm going to come up here and do the same things. I want it to show up a little better. I can put in a little bit lighter color so it shows. And like with the lighter green, it's not showing so well, so I'll just do that. And then come up through here. Like that. And if you want, as I've show you a lot of times, make it your own. Just kind of put in some other little pieces that, like could be even just like some pieces of grass growing up around it, who knows. Just to kind of do some little fillers. Anytime I paint something, make it your own. Do what you want to with it. You don't have to do the exact design. These are just ideas, things you can do. And there you have it. Pretty simple. There you have it. I hope you like this. I will be doing just a light sound bath in the background, so enjoy that as well. Get out your paintbrushes and paint along with me. That would be fun, I think, also. If you have any questions, comments, place those down below. I will put all the supplies down below this video as well as within the video. So you can use what you have. You don't have to use what I'm using. You definitely don't go out and spend a bunch of money on paintbrushes and such. Use what you have. Again, hope you enjoy this. Until the next time, I appreciate you stopping by. Please stay safe and healthy, and you have a good one.